Welcome in, everyone. Testing, testing. I think the desktop is a tiny bit too loud. Aw, 10% away from the nice number. Oh, that's loud. Turn down in my ears, please. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's a piranha plant stream kind of night. Small growth, itty bitty growth. Why is chat weird? There you go, chat. Yeah, that's a question for the ages. Why is chat weird? Testing, testing. Gotta do some tweaking to make the plant talk. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, it is a bit warm. I want to say it's like 76 now. So we might want the AC before it gets really hot. Let me get my music down and switch. I'm gonna get the Minecraft launcher up in the background so we can get some Minecraft music going. I love Minecraft music. Look at how pretty. Come on. Play the music. Oh, did I turn it off? I did. Kind of need it on, don't I? There we go. This is what we're making. Yeah, I think Fudge is beating you now. He's got 3 this month. You've got 2. You'll just have to be on time. In your defense, I literally say, "Hey babe, I'm gonna go live." He gets a little advantage. Look at what we're making. This was my Easter gift. Ready? I know it's making the plant talk, but I wanted to give you that box opening ASMR. Oh, Legos are fun. One last assignment. Let's go. Best of luck. It's unfortunate. Like, I can turn up the sensitivity, but then as you can see, it kind of messes with the puppet talking. It's fine. We have a little instruction book. I've just accepted that the puppet's going to talk sometimes when it's not supposed to talk. waterfall? Can you hear the Minecraft music okay? I mean, it's... Minecraft music is quiet, so... That's a known fact, at least. But, wow, Fudge, you're right. It is actually quite warm up here. Ooh, I like this song. Oh, I guess it's like a pitchfork. I will have to watch my posture here because no face cam tonight. Here's the piece I need. We're making a horse. Did you know you can just do that? You can just make a horse. Inner goblin intensifies. Nope, this one. I love that it always starts you out fairly easy. Like, the games like, or the Lego box. Twitch audio is doing that weird distortion thing. Are we sure it's the audio, not anything on my end? Test, test. Desktop microphone. Let me know. It's your end. Okay. Oh, that was a good click. That felt good. Horsey. Headbanging horse. I know, right after they get rid of the desktop app. Beep 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 beep. I'm cutting back the sensitivity on the Viato tube thing. Just because I like the puppet talking. Now we are doing a little horse. Itty bitty horse. Yes. This is backwards. Hi, Mom. We're making horsies. We got a little diamond-plated horse. We have Farmer Alex with a trident. We have a little pony. It's my little pony, not yours. Oops. How are you doing, Mom? It has to be the lighter colored one, I guess. Look, it's a little compost bin. I'm glad to hear you're good. Rumor has it that she might be playing Minecraft. Pardon me for being sniffly. We are working through the end of quarantine. I say end because I'm hopeful that this is the last week. But I am not the decider of those things. Look at these little stone bricks. They're so cute. That's not the block, though. What block do they want? Oh, no, that's right. That is. It was just being weird. Hi, Mr. Joey. I'm doing okay. We are in week 2 of quarantine. But I wanted to do some Legos. Oh, hold on. There we go. The clip should play over top of me next time. I don't know if I've gotten to catch a Mr. Joey stream yet. I'm hopeful that I can soon. Because Kingdom Hearts is a good pick. Even though I have never gotten the chance to play. I started this Kingdom Hearts for the Game Boy Advance. Did not get very far. Did not love it. I'm glad you like hearing my voice, even if it's a little sick today. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of drained, so I thought low energy Lego the Auto Tube Piranha Plant Puppet was the vibe for today. But I've wanted to put this together for a while now. Oh, you stream early. That's okay. Fudge also tends to stream kind of earlier on weekdays. I can sometimes drop a work lurk. So we're following this little book here. There it is. Pest piece hiding from me. Yeah, Fudge has been streaming a lot of Elden Ring and modded Skyrim. It's been a blast, honestly, because the Skyrim mods, unlike anything in the base game. This one. And this one. I'm always nervous about putting in blocks like these because, like, there ain't no way to get it off. Though I do have that Lego remover tool now. To help save my fingernails just a little bit. They are mean, but the set says they go there. Who am I to disagree? Sweet dreams are made of bees. Everyone's looking for something. Oh, we're building carrots now. Carrot acquired. Where's the other carrot? Here you are. Oop. I think we're building little fence posts now. You know, it's funny because, Legos are pretty expensive. But for some reason, the Minecraft Legos have been much cheaper more frequently than any other kinds of Legos. Like, I don't know what my family paid for this, but I know that I have seen sets of this size for like $16. Two more fence posts. I secretly don't want to hit this sub goal, but I also kind of do. But my subathon is coming up on June 11th, and if we hit that stupid stretch goal, I will shell out the $200 for the Super Mario 64 Lego set. I know Fudge is looking forward to smashing the birthday cupcake in my face. I am horrified for the getting over it stream, but I really want those emote slots. So we do what we must. Stop sniffling. Yeah, I hope you like listening to sniffles. Oh, a carrot. Another carrot. This little dish was the best idea for the small pieces. How dare you sniffle? Oop. How dare! Hey Fudge, do you want to hear something funny? Our wine that we just ordered an hour ago is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Yeah. Jeff Bezos got nothing on that. Next day delivery wine? Inky, no. You're not eating plastic. Inky, no, you're not eating plastic. He says, bet. It's funny, this particular track reminds me of Moonglow Bay, which I know is another track that Lena Raine did, but I'm just always surprised when I see those influences here and there. Hey. Little fence gates. There we go. Check it out. Ooh, we are moving on to the next part. Oh goody, another bag for Inky to eat. A handful of extra pieces, as they tend to do. And I'm gonna top off on water. You know, it's funny, I usually do my Minecraft Legos in the Minecraft category. Decided maybe it didn't belong there tonight. Unless I do switch over after this. Ooh, that's good. Some good water. Hi, Echo! It's Lego time! As I was saying earlier, I definitely don't want to hit my 75 sub goal. Definitely don't want that, because if I hit that, I have to buy the Super Mario 64 Lego set for like 200 bucks. And build it on stream, of course. What would be the point of buying that monstrosity if I didn't stream it? Yes, I will water the piranha plant. But that's my subathon information. It's going to be, Saturday, June 11th. How close are we? Well, at the moment, I have 8 points. We're trying to unlock all of the, emote slots, so I don't know exactly where we will be on my subathon, but there's a lot of very fun other incentives, like Fudge getting to smash a cupcake into my face, or Minecraft community games. Let's see, at 50 subs, chat picks my next hair color. Hi, Iggy. You're not eating plastic. Oop, I'm sorry, little buddy. Hi, are you coming up? I'm so sorry, we have no Inky Cam tonight. But yes, for the time being, we're just doing some chill Minecraft horse Legos. This is as close to a horse girl as I will ever be. But look at this little thing. Look at this little thing. He's purring. Gonna have to lurk, but you'll be here. It sounds good. Thank you so much. Arceus. That is a game that my friend bought me, and I have not played enough. Of course. Okay, we're gonna build a skeleton. These things are so silly. They're much less silly in the game. Sir Skellington, where are your arms and legs? Click. I love that little click sound. It's so satisfying. Click. And this one gets an enchanted hat. Look at that. Do 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 bump. Grab it. Firmly grasp it. There you go. You got it. Sniffle. Now we're gonna make the skeleton horse. This is gonna be spooky. Heckin' spooky, my friends. There it is. I was like, I'm definitely missing a piece. Because we start with this. It's like a see-through? Here it is. That is kind of cool. We're building the ankles. You know, as one does. So, looks like this goes on top here. Come on. There we go. Little horse. Saved it. They're like having you checkerboard a little bit here, if you can see, between the white and the transparent black pieces, and it looks really cool. Like, it's a very subtle effect to make the horse, well, skeleton. Click. Oh, you build the head. I was not expecting that. Sometimes putting these little pieces together is so annoying because they're not perfectly lined up. But tilting them just a smidge is hard. Oh, that's spooky looking. But that's it. That's our skeletal horse. Just like that. Now we are adding on to our existing stable here. I'm presuming the music is okay. Yes, pixel chat indeed. Who? It's funny that I'm like singing for the duration of that note and pixel chat's just like, whomst? How do you know whomst? Music is at a good level? Good. It's honestly just the perfect amount of chill for me. Oh, we're building a little bale of hay. Hi. That's a dad joke. 2 little bales of hay. Do you want to know something funny, Mom? I started putting some of the YouTube videos that are in my backlog up on YouTube. And that Minecraft story map, for some reason, a Minecraft song got claimed on YouTube for copyright issue. I'm just like, really? You don't like this one Minecraft song? It doesn't mean much for me particularly because I'm already not making money off of YouTube, but it's just silly. You've heard lots of other YouTubers talk about that problem. I'd believe it. I know Island Grandpa was having trouble with Undertale videos on YouTube because the music kept getting claimed. Sorry about that. So now we're turning it over. And doing it again and again. Kind of like making it slanty. I feel like I finally have... Oh, yeah. I feel like I finally have the hand cam set up kind of where I want it for Legos, so that like you are getting words are hard. You're getting a good view and I'm not like constantly fighting to keep myself in camera. Obviously, if I'm like moving stuff elsewhere, I won't focus too much on staying in camera, but it's not a struggle anymore. Little bale of hay on the ceiling. Little bale of hay. I'm pretty sure it goes on the fence posts, but it doesn't say. Come on. There we go. Woo! Look at how cute. And last, we're building a little grassy patch. Look at these little brown bricks. Oh, they're cute. You add textures onto a Lego piece, and I'm just like, oh, I'm there. So in June, and not for my subathon, actually, there might be a chance for a second Kirby comic to happen. Oh, it's a little flower pot. We're looking at doing more charity work in June. Probably a 2-week streamathon this time. And of course, more Kirby comic is bound to be a good time. Look, it's your favorite flower in Minecraft, Mom. The blue orchid? My brain's always like, orchard, yes. No. I think this is like a little hurdle. Come on. Cute. Cute. Oh, I love it. Gonna get some water. Get back here, captions. No, not backyard captions. I don't know what that means. Oh my goodness, we're making a little water bucket. It's a bucket. And the water goes inside. And There's a little handle. Wait. No, how? Okay. Okay. Yes, Sekhmet, congratulations! You are done with your last class of grad school, and I just made a little water bucket out of Legos. You know, I think we should both celebrate. Hype! Let's get some hype in chat for Sekhmet. There it is. Yes, our accomplishments are equally exciting. I'm so glad you agree. All right. Bear with me as I try to go in for the dramatic shot. Just gotta do your course evals. Gotcha. See, this is why I like having this movable camera stand. And by camera, I mean phone, but you know, same thing. Got Farmer Alex. You have a little pony in the stable. You have a little diamond armored horse that fell down in the stable. Come on. You're fine. Stop being a drama king. There you go. So dramatic. Now. Look out, Alex! Look out! Oh, I guess Alex wins with the trident because the horse's head fell off. Skeleton horse defeated! Or something, I don't know. It's fine. Look, it's fine. It happens sometimes. It just happens. You put the head back on, and you go on your merry way. Hey, Sekhmet. Hey, Sekhmet. I'm proud of you. Skeleton horse is proud of you. And no one can take that away from you. Well, here's our little set. Hi, Soul. Legos. We built this little itty bitty Lego set. It took about an hour. I knew this wouldn't take too terribly long. Let me see if I can get my other sets. This one has had a couple of extra pieces added to it. Thank you, Fudge. Yes, I was just in Soul's stream earlier. I think I tabbed back over in time for the raid. Because every time I switch my, every time I switch my Piranha Plants emotions, like this, it switches my Chrome tab. So it tabbed over, and I was like, oh, we raided, yay. It wasn't a Ratchler clip, oh no. That game was something else. So, this was my little bee set. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this bee? It's everything. So the angry bee swarm can spin and swivel. Yes, be everything you can be. And look, Alex even has a special outfit and an elytra because she's Queen Bee. It's very good. Very good. Steve's here. A little sheep is here. Look at this little friend. I'm going to grab another set. I have 2 more. This one was tiny. This one cost $5. This was our Ocean Reef set. It's a beauty. Love it. Please look at this baby pufferfish and tell me that you don't want to protect him with all your life. Look at it. I mean, the adult's pretty great too, if I'm being honest. So this is a little coral reef set. This was a Christmas gift, I believe. Or I believe. Yes. Last but not least, you want to put it in your mouth. There are specific warnings on the Lego packets saying don't do that. Please do not eat the Legos. So here is our last current set. Steve is purchasing something from a wandering trader in the desert for like 2 to 5 year olds. I mean, yes. I guess it's the same thing as everybody licks the Switch cartridges just to know what it tastes like. So, yes, there's a mine shaft. There's some TNT in the back. The TNT actually... Ready? Blows it up. It blows it up. Fudge, did you not know about the Switch cartridges? Yeah, see? Soul literally licked the cartridge. There's a bitterant in it. And yeah, they put it in there so people wouldn't lick the cartridges, and now everybody has done it. I haven't yet. I'm glad you heard that, even though my captions didn't. Kind of perfect, really. So, okay. The the bitterant lingers too. Like, drinking water just makes it worse. Oh no. They do. They have to make the lesson stick. So, I might try. I'm torn. You know what? I'll make a poll in chat. We are either going to play Minecraft or Rune Factory. Two minutes. The lesson did stick. Oh, good. While the poll's going, I will talk up my sub-a-thon. We'll start with the goals. Oh, maybe that browser source isn't here. Browser. TF. There it is. So, Saturday, June 11th, starting 10 a.m. Eastern. It caps at 12 hours. We've got a new logo reveal and a sticker raffle. We've got... Oop. Did it? It's got both of them. Amazing. Thank you, though. So 3-hour base stream. Each sub adds 15 minutes. 100 bits adds 5 minutes. Caps at 12 hours. Every 10 subs, there will be a $5 Nintendo gift card raffle. Every gift sub of 3 or more yields the gifter a dice block roll. And now the dice block is here. You can see it. It's gonna be big. Don't you wanna be able to spin this dice block? Don't you wanna be able to, like, type a command in chat and make Mario's arm come up and hit it? And then something happens because you hit the dice block, like in Mario Party. Rune Factory wins the poll. Which is... you wanna hit it? Well, you gotta gift 3 subs. Captions, can you please settle down? I saw the word hickey and threesomes in there. This is a family-friendly channel, Pixel Chat. Please. I'm begging you. And for good measure, we'll look at the goals again. At 15 subs, there's a middle school OC reveal because I actually had a sequel to Superstar Saga planned, so I've got some of the characters from that I could show off. Minecraft community game stream. Actual bean germination stream, which is going to be a camera watching a lima bean germinate. Tipsy getting over it stream. That one's gonna be bad. We got a birthday cupcake to the face. We have chat literally picking my next hair color. And then at 75, I, again, have to shell out the $200 for the Super Mario 64 Lego set, and then build all of it on stream. It's a very intense Tipsy getting over it stream sounds fire. I am very scared. I have watched through the game, so I understand how frustrating it can be, but I have never played it myself to know what the commands and the controls are like, other than the fact that they're trash. So, we're gonna switch gears to our DS emulator. I was actually playing a bunch of 7 Days to Die earlier today, so that's what my Steam has loaded up at the moment. This one, Desmume. And I should probably change category. That gave you an idea for Pridecraft, reading cringe middle school Wattpad bio, and Twilight-inspired fic. Yeah, I have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fic I could read part of, for charity. I know Kirby Comic 2.0 is a possibility. For our Raft charity stream event, we did a Kirby comic with chat, and it straight up took 12 hours to write a 30-page comic. And only then was the story actually done. So, chat, we're gonna do it again. Except I'll add more stuff in. Like, if we hit X amount of dollars, I have to ink it. And then if we hit another amount of dollars, I have to color it. So yeah, this is probably gonna be way more than 12 hours. Please don't burst my eardrums. Please don't burst my eardrums. How is the sound? I'm always afraid of it being way too loud. Yes, game categories changing to Rune Factory. Done. Let's play this game now. And I updated title. Okay, we are on winter, day 7. We found the stupid wind crystal, upgraded our sword. We have some other swords that we could try to make that would be a little better. But as you can see, my forging level is pretty low. The Punisher. The fourth element. Stop it. Please, joystick, be nice. Soul Eater doesn't sound too pleasant. Atomic Buster. Some of these names get wild. And then you've got the hammer line. Schnabel means beak in German. So yes, I was able to upgrade my sword. I'm trying to remember. We planted some spinach in this cave. You know, cave vegetables. The tastiest. You dummy. Let me just step on the poison pad. Inject it right into my blood. Ah! Ah! Yeah, Sekhmet, I hope you can find the flash drive. Oh, that was good. You know, Great Wall of Fire. Seems normal. Okay, these are not done yet. I have to wait for this spinach to be done before we try the boss again. You're pretty sure it's in your sea turtle flash drive, which you think you packed in a box. Can't open it because it's taped for the move. That makes sense. you know, just weeding your garden. Weeding your garden in the middle of winter. But yeah, I've given you the details about what happens at the subathon, but what I'm doing for the subathon also promises to be pretty fun. I have never attempted a Minecraft speedrun before, and we are going to try one with crowd control on, which, if you don't know, it's the thing that lets you chat, interact with my Minecraft game. I don't think there's gonna be anything particularly speedy about it, if I'm being honest. There will also be a Lego segment, because of course there will be. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I definitely want Bits to be able to buy the crowd control points, and I think I want Bits to be more effective than channel points, because in addition to going after the emote slots, I am also hopeful that I can push all of that to a payout and be able to, you know, put it back towards the stream right away. You know, we have a lot of good stuff coming up for June. Subathon, a Pride charity collaboration called Pridecraft, because, you know, we'll be playing Minecraft. I have 3 potions. Yeah, let's go. What sound picked up from the other room? Oh, you bumped a glass. Yeah, I might need to try changing my, sound filters with the new microphone, because I haven't really tried messing with them much yet. I also know that whatever sound filter I have... stop it. Stop it. Anyway. Whatever filter I have set for it in OBS is not applied to the auto tube. Maybe when we're feeling all better, we'll do another audio test stream. How am I feeling? I feel like I sound the way I feel, if that makes sense. Ooh, scorpions! No thank you! I'm poisoned! Get wrecked. Yeah, the cough is starting to come back a little bit. So I've got a lot of water. I'm sniffly. I was feeling way more tired earlier, but I'm a little better now. Yay! Welcome back from dinner, Elle. Oh yeah, I'm poisoned. Stop it. Stop being poisoned. Yeah, everyone was like, well, don't stream if you're gonna push yourself, and I agree. But I also like playing video games and building Legos. And it's a good excuse to be like, oh, puppet all stream long. Which I'm sure is Elle's favorite thing. Oop. That's the wrong way. I know, free points. Vibing, focused, in my lane, flourishing, plant. Wow, we got here with a lot of health and stamina left. I don't really see a need to sleep. I don't know. I guess I will. I guess. I guess. Perfect. Okay. We are moving all the consumables next to each other. How are you guys all doing? It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday again, no problem. You're off work for a couple days and suddenly, what day is it anymore? We're gonna save again. And test. Okay, that's AoE. We might need a ranged. It's Eurovision semifinals day 1. Yippee! That voice, it sounds like it's coming from underwater. Speaking of water, self-hydrate. There's no doubt about it. Something is definitely there. You think so too, Mist? Yes. I think you're right. You'd better stand back. All right. Bye. All right, this boss battle is annoying. There is a lot of RNG. Not fast enough. But we learn. We learn. You butt. Get over here. Get over here. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Cheater. Goodness gracious! I was pressing the wrong button for the spell. You need to die! Why are you like this? Oh my. I'm wasting so much of my mana missing the spell too. Got you. Nope, I don't got you. You healed! Oh, that's a nasty heal. Okay, this is literally trash. I cannot hit this thing. RNG, please. Yes. Come over here so I can stab. Yikes. This might not be the run. Yep, get good, basically. Yeah, I don't think this is the run. We're out of runes. We're low on health. Missing twice with that Inferno spell was bad. You're not even half health or whatever. Enraged. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Nope, I died trying to kill. When you're out of rune energy, swinging your sword takes health. That was not as bad as it could have been. It was pretty bad. But that just means that if she doesn't spawn that stupid ghost in the middle of the pond, we'll be fine. You say it looked bad, but like, if I was able to get her as low as that on a bad run, that means good RNG, I've got this. We are not using that stupid fire attack. Blah, blah, blah. You are something else. Okay. See? Lady. All right, see? It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. All RNG. Easy. karma. Ah, that was bad. You wanna come a little closer, you stupid ghost? Come say that to my face. Woo! Hype! She's dead. She's dead, bro. Huh, that takes care of that one. Woo! Are you okay, Aster? I've been through worse. Say, how's your memory? Have you been able to remember anything yet? No luck yet. Well, I'm sure it'll come back in time. Yeah. So, there was a monster here after all. It seems so. Do you think something big is going down? I can't be sure, but perhaps. Aster, isn't it dangerous to go to any more caves? It's dangerous, but if there is something going on in our world, I can't just ignore it. You know, Aster, you're different than most people. You're built different. Really? Whatever you used to do before you came to our town, I bet it involved a lot of responsibility. Well, I wish I could just remember. Do you think if your memory comes back, you'll leave town? I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem I'll have to make that decision anytime soon. Oh, right. Well, I'd better get back. Okay. Okay, bye! That is how you treat a mermaid. And we save. And we're done with this dungeon. Woo! But there's a lot of good ore in here. My throat feels just a tiny bit scratchy. You know, not bad before 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. You kill a mermaid. The forums for this game are hysterical. Because I am level 44. And a lot of these forums are just like, nope, don't even try it unless you're level 50. You need this weapon. You need it to be level 50. You need this, that, the next thing. And then I'm just like, nah, I'm good. It's almost like I've played this game before or something. Mr. Mayor, where are you hiding, sir? I would like a pass to the next cavern. Aster, what do you think we should do to make this a better town? More farmland for everyone. The fact that we can't use the large area of land for farming puzzles me. There's a lot of land inside the caves, but the number of people that can do farm work there is limited. It's a problem. Well, you asked. Maybe I need to come back during office hours? I also wouldn't exactly say there's a ton of farmland inside the caves. Like, there's some. Oh yeah, I left all my spinach in that cave. Not my cave spinach. Mopsy Bebop! Welcome in. I'm glad I got my alerts working again. Just a second. I get to show off the amazing Raider overlay that Mo made. Bippity bop, welcome in. Just kidding, I'm right here. Welcome, welcome everyone. We're doing a little sicky stream. You know, as one does. Thank you, Sekhmet. Gotta shout out, boom. Gotta do it. And I see a Linksy as well. But I guess the shout out Clippy isn't on this particular scene. Heck yeah. Oh, you did get to do the Mario Kart. Yay! Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Redria. I am a piranha plant tonight because I'm sick. I'm going to sing for you. It's going to be bad. I will apologize in advance, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Keep going and growing. A raid is showing. Raiders, welcome in. How was stream? What did you play? Hey. Thanks for dropping by. I understand if you can't stay. Hey. My name is Redria and I'm a part-time streamer, full-time scientist and full-time dreamer. Hope you're having an awesome time today. I'll lead the way. I play platformer, sandbox games, farming sims. Come watch all three. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch TV. Like what you see, there's no need to wallow. Find me again, go on and click that follow. Please refresh your streams, and then you're free. Pronouns they, she. Welcome, Mopsy Raiders. Yes, that piranha plant was supposed to still be there. It was funnier that way. Yes, do not rob L of my puppet. It is everything to him. But welcome in. We are playing some, whatchamacallit? Rune Factory. We're doing Rune Factory. We just killed a mermaid, guys. We killed a freaking mermaid. Let's go. The mermaid really did not take that long. Why is it weird? I guess it's not that weird. Yep, we had to kill a mermaid in Mermay because it tried to kill us first. Yes, the Ratchler was an eye-opening experience of a game. Raiders, thank you so much. Mopsy, it was great to see you live tonight. I was so glad to be able to stop by and watch. They were building a, I think it was the restaurant in Happy Home Paradise. And it was like birthday themed. It was great. If you have to lurk, if you have to leave, I totally understand. I hope you're having an excellent Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. No, that's a wrong spell. Oop! No! Bleh. saying it. Well, captions, you tried, and that's what matters. You know, with me being sick and having more time to myself, I kind of want to try to get back into Rune Factory 5. I liked what I had played so far. Also, at some point, I am gonna get back into bug snacks. I made a grump sona. Am I stuck at home again? Yes, I am indeed the homestuck. It is I, homestuck. I woke up on Sunday morning with symptoms, and I was like, no, this feels worse than allergies. No, boom, I'm like 99.9% sure I had to say it like that. Did you not know that I was a filthy homestuck? I read the comic exactly once. I reread the beginning part plenty of times, waiting for the end to come out. And then I got incredibly lost, but I finished reading it so that I could say I read it. You remember Carcat and Honk? I mean, I blushed a little bit. We built a Lego bucket earlier, and I was like, oh no, how scandalous. But yes, I designed my very own grump sona from Bug Snacks, and I posted a picture. Her name is Yenazu Zigglebean. I mean, that's not bad, Pixel Chat. You could not get through it because you're a dyslexic. That is fair. It's a lot of text. Many pages are just wall of text. Recently, I started seeing strange-looking people. It's a sign of danger. Thanks, Sharon. Oh, no, I didn't even think about that. The typing quirks. I'm pretty sure the quirks are mostly the trolls, so like you could get through probably an okay portion of it, but yeah. As soon as the trolls are introduced, it gets pretty bad. Sounds good, Soul. Yeah, it's, I don't have a way figured out yet on how to address raiders when I am puppet form. So I kind of like keeping the, puppet over top of the raid video because it's funny. We have so much time now. Exactly, puppet raid. Hey you. Hey. Hey you. It seems the monster in Misty Bloom Cave has been destroyed. Aster, you're a real foundation for this town, huh? I'll issue you the pass for the next cave if you plow 100 squares in Misty Bloom Cave. Did I not do that? I did not do that. Why are you like this? Goodbye. like this. Not my voice going. I will hydrate, thank you. I've been filling this cup up a lot. Pixel chat, I'm gonna need you to tone it down. Pixel chat is feeling frisky today. Ooh, water crystal. Do I have lemon or cucumber to put in my water? Neither. Maybe lemon juice? Yeah, I think we have a little thing of lemon juice. I might have to ask my mom to deliver some cold medicine because I thought I had plenty for the week and then I've used it all. I have NyQuil, but I don't like taking it. Because trust me, I'm sleepy enough right now. So 1, 2. We need 11 of these little squares plowed. Like these little 3x3s. Hi, Chimpkin. I am under the weather, so I'm a plant. It's the easiest way to remember to hydrate because, oh, you're plant. Water the plant. Oh, thank you, Fudge. I don't think I did that earlier. It's good to see you, Chimpkin. I seriously thought about playing some Rune Factory 5 earlier today, and then I napped. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We killed the mermaid today. It took us 2 attempts. So I'm pretty happy with that. I saw Chimpkin's clip on the shoutout clip play. I definitely saw both shoutouts come across in Stream Manager. No! Get out of my spinach! Get out of my spinach! Rude. Look at that little thing. Oh, you didn't see the text, huh? Get, you varmint! I regret that voice. No! It was my, Wambus Troubleham voice. I'm practicing for more bug snacks. Get! Go on, shoot! Shoot! There should be shout out text in chat. It won't show up in the overlay, but it will show up in chat. Eustace! Stupid dog! You made me look bad! Ooga booga booga! Oh yeah, you may have done them back to back too quick. Alright, that should be enough. Wow, to think I was only missing 9 squares, I think, to hit the 99. Yeah, the shout-out clip will always work. But the Nightbot text is on a cooldown sometimes. So thank you so much for stopping by, Chimpkin. I forget, have you ever played these older Rune Factory games, or is this new? I mean, clearly by the looks of the graphics, not new, just new to you. Oh, we're out of space in my pockets. We're out of space. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out accessories for my plant. Honestly, probably just a PNG that I can hide and unhide. At least that's what seems to make the most sense. Like, you wouldn't want to be changing out the VAutoTube file each time. Yes, a Zario hat. The lesser known Mario brother. Excuse me. If you want the PNG file for it, let me know. I wouldn't say no. It saves me from having to draw it. And it's a nice nod at another streamer friend. In case someone's like, why does it have an X on it? Sounds good. Disco, baby. You can make it an R. I'm so sniffly. Oh look, they've got wool. Hey. Listen. Stop moving. Big wool. Oh yeah. I'm out of pocket space. That's all of it. Now we can clear house. Clean house, whatever. One moment while streamer goes and blows nose. Thank you for your patience. My nostrils appreciate it. I'm sure it's a little bit more pleasant to listen to as well. Without the constant sniffles. I guess that's just a side effect of me talking so much. And I mean, when I'm like comatose on the couch watching YouTube, I don't really talk this much. Inky. Give me your egg. Say, an R would be fine. The X is also fine because it is a tie-in back to Zeus. Oop. Sounds good. I'm probably going to make the equivalent of the Bowsette crown. It's not gonna do anything to the puppet plant, but it'll be funny. Jake. It's his little cameo. Jake the squirrel. Stand still. I'm trying to milk you for your honey. You know, as one does. Captions, I don't know what to do about you anymore. The 18+ tension right now between me and my captions seems to be unnecessarily high. trying to make sure people are paying attention, I guess. Which, I'm not really sure why. No. Well, I mean, you did just put mayonnaise back in the mayonnaise maker. I don't know what you expected. Oh, please, Mr. Mayor, can I go to the next cave? Oh, Mr. Mayor. Oh, Mr. Mayor, please. The next music really bops. Like, I feel like I've said that about a lot of these dungeons, but I mean it. This dungeon and the 8th dungeon. Ow, Inky, stop. Stop. You're stuck. Hey, Inky, stop. He got stuck on my pants because he was clawing me. And then he got mad because I had to pull his claw out. Like, gently remove it, I mean. Are you better? You goober? Yes, YouTuber. Inky the YouTuber. You also plowed Misty Bloom Cave. As I expected, Aster, you have the gift of an Earthmate. I'm issuing you a new pass for the Casimir Ruins. Good luck. Inky would 100% go viral. I hope so. He's precious to me. I mean, if y'all are telling me just to switch the plant PNG tuber to an Inky one, then fine, I guess. Or just add cat ears. I could do that. We were talking about adding hats. Yeah, just rebrand your everything, please. I'm done with the whole piranha plant shtick. You'd love cat ears on the plant. I mean, I do have an emote for that. But I will gladly add cat ears. Nose blow. Thank you for your garbage. Yes, Redria Piranha Plant got the cat power up from Mario 3D World. It's great, isn't it? Yeah, so at this point forward in the stream, if I just go into my pockets like that, I'm blowing my nose. Are you ready for some dope music? I'm actually just listening to the music at this point. Hey, I'd love to see Grimoire's sword sometime. Okay. Is there a reason you're standing here staring at a patch of poison on the ground? Sharon is 100% the wife that would poison you. Now I can whistle because you've heard this. You've heard the loop. You're like, wait, why am I in red stream twice? The beauty of raids. Multiple tabs become one. Double the puppet. It's great. Yeah, I loved watching Mo do some more Happy Home Paradise. Loved getting to see them live. It's such a treat. Oops, all piranha plant. I mean, that's kind of my personality here in my late 20s. Just, oops, piranha. So, I was right about this music, yeah? A bop. Oh, big boy. Big RuneScape vibes. I mean, RuneScape, Rune Factory. Why is this room empty? Why is this room empty? There's something written here. Let's see. The door shall open to the blessing of the land. What could that mean? What could that mean? Redria knows what that means, but Astra doesn't. The door will open to the blessing of the land. Chat, what does that mean to you? Ah, yes, the elusive third game, Factoryscape. I mean, that sounds like a capitalistic hellscape kind of game. So actually, never mind. Throw dirt on it. Well, there is dirt in this room. I could get an earth crystal. That's the blessing of the land, right? Nah, but I mean, there's a lot of dirt in here. Satisfactory is basically Factoryscape. Yeah. Thank you for lurking, dinner. We will probably be raiding soon because my voice can't handle too much more. I also did start late tonight. I just wanted to make sure I felt like streaming. And I'm glad I did. We made a cool Lego set and we killed a mermaid. You'll have to watch the VOD for Lego. Yeah, I turned the hand camera off. It was a little, carrot farm and horse stable set. As close to a horse girl as you will ever see me. And that's not an insult, I just, like, generally am kind of afraid of horses. But in Minecraft, they're fine. Yeah, horse is big, Redria very small. Red is 5 foot small. You know, it's kind of fun sometimes just leaning into, let's do a puppet stream. The whole time. The whole thing. I still have some practice to do with the whole emoting thing. You know, it's kind of hard. Yes, forever and ever. So we tilled all of this, you know, blessing of the earth. Throw dirt at it. Nope, that wasn't it. Let's see, is this lady still in here? Yes. I think there's information about Grimoire in these ruins. Wasn't Grimoire the dragon that was at Mount Gigant? That is what people think, but I'm not so sure. I like people who befriend monsters. So does Sekhmet. So, in case you didn't figure out the puzzle, you're supposed to plant crops. Sekhmet was just about to say, so do I. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. Amazing. Also, chat, congratulate Sekhmet on hitting Twitch affiliate. It's super exciting. I just know that Toasty Baguette will be next. But it's always super exciting when a collaboration and an affiliate push come together so wonderfully. Because, like, honestly, you may as well see if you are enjoying the Twitch streaming thing, you may as well see if you enjoy making any money off of it. it can be kind of slow going at times, because I know a lot of the times we are the ones who sub to each other and support each other, but I always appreciate my subscribers and my viewers and my sprouts and what have you. Here, less for the money and more for the emotes, polls, and channel points. Exactly. It kind of like changes the game on your content a little bit. It allows for more chat interaction, you know? Alrighty. So yes, the puzzle about the blessing of the land is that you have to plant cabbages in that room. Plant an entire room full of cabbages. And after you plant the cabbages and they are fully grown, then the door opens. Which, I mean, is funny because every other dungeon, you've already had to plant crops to make it through in a day. Not my cabbages! I missed that sound alert. I was editing a YouTube video today from Ori, and it had the cabbages sound alert. We don't have a just chatting today because I don't have my camera up. So we're gonna find someone to raid. Who should we raid? Yeah. Pardon me. It's funny, I'm seeing a lot more people streaming in the retro category, and I'm just like, what does that mean? Okay. It should. Maybe it's only mods and up. I should make that not just mods and up because it's a very useful command. Also, yeah, you don't check your privilege, Sekhmet. Anywho, oh, retros for old games that don't have their own category. That's fair. I'm not in love with my raid message. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Just because it's cute, it rhymes, but it has nothing to do with my channel. So copy and paste the raid message. Sekhmet, are you super into Breath of the Wild, or would you be into Four Swords Adventure as well? I have 2 Zelda streamers that are live. I guess not just Sekhmet, all of chat, but I know Sekhmet is huge into Breath of the Wild. No preference. Alrighty. Yes, you are. Yep, Sekhmet, only person in chat, confirmed. It looks like the Boba Boy currently has follower or subscriber only chat. Recommend the follow. They have been such a lovely person. A lot of funny, chaotic energy. I think the first time I raided, he was in a, like, fish costume. Like, you know, the singing bass on the wall. He was in that costume. It was pretty great. Inky, you're turning my whole chair. Inky. Inky. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thanks again, Mo, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate everyone stopping by to wish me well and water the plant while I'm sick. If I stream again this week, it'll go up on Twitter and Discord. Actually, I forgot to tweet, so check the Discord, I guess. COVID brain. Thank you again for coming. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Keep going and growing, and all that.